Welcome back to PC, Police Chase. Buckle up, because these are not scenes from entertainment. These are real police pursuits. If you're ready for a heart-pounding ride until the very last second, then let's begin right now. At approximately 12:11 p.m. on March 26, 2026, in Fort Smith, Arkansas, an Arkansas State Police trooper spotted a black 2020 Jeep Cherokee driven by Joseph Carl Bassett displaying expired temporary tags. Fast. After making a dangerous turn, Bassett initially pulled over but appeared extremely nervous and made several suspicious movements inside the vehicle. While officers were waiting for a K-9 unit to arrive, the suspect suddenly jumped back into the Jeep and fled the scene at approximately 12:20 p.m., triggering a dangerous pursuit. The pursuit quickly escalated as Bassett accelerated to 61 miles per hour in a 25 mph zone and later exceeded 100 miles per hour along Midland Boulevard. The Jeep continuously weaved through traffic and narrowly avoided colliding with several vehicles on Kelly Highway. After an initial unsuccessful TVI attempt, the troopers stayed close behind before successfully executing a second TVI maneuver, causing the Jeep to lose control, leave the roadway, and come to a stop in the front yard of a home on North 27th Street. After the Jeep was disabled, officers approached under armed cover and ordered Joseph Carl Bassett to step out of the vehicle. The suspect was then successfully taken into custody at the scene. During a search of the Jeep, troopers discovered suspected Xanax pills, along with multiple items of drug paraphernalia inside the vehicle.
Go. Don't shut up. I just got nervous. You're right. I know you're not that right. Go ahead and start going for it.
Joseph Carl Bassett is currently being held at the Sebastian County Adult Detention Center and faces numerous serious charges, including fleeing by vehicle in a manner creating substantial danger to human life, fleeing on foot, first-degree reckless driving, obstructing governmental operations, drug possession, possession of drug paraphernalia, first-degree criminal mischief, failure to register a vehicle, and operating without insurance. In addition, Bassett is also connected to a separate warrant involving the use of a fraudulent $1,000 check. The incident demonstrates how something as minor as expired vehicle registration can rapidly escalate into a high-speed pursuit followed by a long list of serious criminal charges. On February 3, 2025, along eastbound Interstate 40, near West Memphis, Arkansas, the trooper Dylan Evans of the Arkansas State Police stopped a black and orange 2017 Dodge Charger for traveling 83 miles per hour in a 65 mph zone. As the trooper approached the vehicle, he immediately detected a strong odor of marijuana coming from inside. Although the driver initially appeared cooperative, Brandon Williams suddenly accelerated away the moment he was ordered to step out of the vehicle, triggering a dangerous pursuit. pursuit quickly escalated when Trooper C. Wright took over the lead position and closely pursued the Charger as it accelerated to speeds exceeding 140 miles per hour. Williams aggressively weaved through heavy traffic in an attempt to shake law enforcement units. As the danger to the public continued escalating, Trooper Wright decided to execute a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, near mile marker 284, causing the Dodge Charger to lose control and veer off the roadway. Despite the vehicle being heavily damaged, Brandon Williams continued resisting by ramming a patrol vehicle before officers completely surrounded the Charger and took him into custody. During the pursuit, the suspect also threw a bag containing approximately 90 grams of marijuana out of the vehicle in an attempt to destroy evidence. A subsequent of the Dodge Charger, along with a digital scale Brandon Williams is currently being held in custody and faces multiple serious charges, including fleeing by vehicle, drug possession, criminal mischief involving government property, and reckless driving that endangered the public. The collision during the pursuit also caused more than $5,000 in damage to a patrol vehicle. The case file is currently being finalized by the Arkansas State Police. The incident demonstrates how a simple speeding violation can rapidly escalate into an extreme high-speed pursuit involving narcotics, major property damage, and a long list of serious criminal charges. On January 21, 2024, in the Mayflower area of Arkansas, law enforcement received a request for assistance from the Conway Police Department regarding a black Toyota RAV4 fleeing along Highway 286. Units quickly intercepted the pursuit near Batesville Pike and joined the effort to take the suspect into custody. The pursuit intensified as the suspect sped through roads, including Tate's Mill and Highway 107 at high speeds. The driver repeatedly blasted through intersections and crossed into oncoming lanes along Highway 89 South, narrowly avoiding collisions with several civilian vehicles. When the Toyota entered West Main Street in Cabot, officers seized a safe opportunity to execute a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, causing the RAV4 to spin 180 degrees, plunge into a ditch, and come to a stop after the airbags deployed. Immediately after the vehicle was disabled, the suspect jumped out and attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly chased down, tackled, and taken into custody by officers at the scene. A search of the Toyota revealed a large quantity of merchandise that was later identified as stolen property taken from multiple retail stores in Conway. The suspect is now facing serious charges, including fleeing by vehicle, theft of property, and driving on a suspended license. The case file is currently being finalized by law enforcement agencies in Arkansas. The incident demonstrates how even a retail theft case can rapidly escalate into a dangerous high-speed pursuit that puts countless innocent motorists at risk. At approximately 1:49 a.m. on October 13, 2023, the Florida Highway Patrol received a request for assistance from the Broward County Sheriff's Office involving a stolen white Toyota Prius bearing license plate QTND 65. The pursuit began along northbound Interstate 95 as ground units coordinated with aviation support to track the vehicle from Broward County into Palm Beach County. As law enforcement units closed in, the driver began accelerating and repeatedly made dangerous evasive maneuvers in an attempt to escape from Sergeants Saget, Zimmerman, and Thomas. The pursuit reached speeds of up to 89 miles per hour in a 65 mph zone. In an effort to bring the chase to an end, officers deployed multiple PAT maneuvers in succession. Sergeant Saget's first two attempts failed to fully disable the Prius, but on the third maneuver, Sergeant Zimmerman successfully brought the stolen vehicle under control and ended the pursuit. After the Toyota Prius finally came to a stop, law enforcement units immediately surrounded the vehicle and conducted a high-risk felony stop procedure. The driver was pulled from the car, placed in handcuffs, and taken into custody at approximately 3:16 a.m. without any further resistance. A check of Florida identification records later confirmed the suspect as Jonathan David McCreed. Jonathan David McCreed is now facing serious charges related to motor vehicle theft and fleeing from law enforcement. The case file is currently being finalized by the Florida Highway Patrol in coordination with the Broward County Sheriff's Office. The incident demonstrates how stolen vehicle pursuits on major highways can stretch across multiple counties and often end only after aggressive tactical intervention measures are deployed by law enforcement. On October 30, 2023, in Okaloosa County, Florida, troopers with the Florida Highway Patrol spotted 23-year-old Isaiah Durham driving recklessly while traveling westbound on Highway 90. When law enforcement activated their emergency lights to initiate a traffic, accelerated away, triggering a high-speed pursuit through the area near Webb Road and East Pine Avenue in Crestview. During the pursuit, Durham not only maintained high speeds, but also drove aggressively, intentionally striking two Florida Highway Patrol vehicles in an effort to force his way out and escape. The dangerous behavior caused the situation to escalate rapidly and forced troopers to deploy tactical intervention measures. The chase finally came to an end when officers successfully executed a Piet maneuver at the intersection of Lindbergh Avenue and West 1st Avenue. After the vehicle was disabled, Isaiah Durham was quickly surrounded and taken into custody by officers at the scene. A search of the vehicle led law enforcement to discover marijuana along with drug paraphernalia inside the car. The passenger riding with Durham was only issued a citation for failing to wear a seatbelt before being released from the scene. Isaiah Durham is currently being held at the Okaloosa County Jail without bond and faces multiple serious charges, including fleeing law enforcement at high speed, 2 counts of aggravated assault on law enforcement officers, reckless driving, driving with a suspended license, possession of marijuana, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The case file is currently being finalized by the Florida Highway Patrol in Okaloosa County. The incident demonstrates how just a few reckless minutes of resisting law enforcement can rapidly escalate into multiple felony charges carrying severe legal consequences. At approximately 12:23 a.m. on May 3, 2026, the Arkansas State Police received a request for assistance from the Saline County Sheriff's Office involving a speeding gray and blue 2004 Nissan 350Z heading toward Little Rock. Trooper William Cash quickly caught up with the vehicle on Baseline Road near Interstate 30 as the sports car tore through the area at extremely high speeds. The pursuit unfolded under dangerous nighttime conditions as the suspect drove the Nissan without headlights, aggressively weaving through traffic and ignoring every attempt by law enforcement to initiate a stop. The 350Z reached speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, blasted through multiple intersections, and repeatedly slammed on the brakes in an effort to disrupt pursuing units. Multiple Arkansas State Police units, along with local law enforcement, coordinated closely throughout the chase in an effort to contain the situation and prevent the suspect from causing further danger to other motorists on the road. After a series of tactical containment maneuvers near Interstate 30, law enforcement units finally managed to stop the Nissan 350Z, which was displaying a fake Texas license plate, and successfully took the driver into custody. The dangerous high-speed nighttime pursuit came to an end without any injuries to surrounding civilians. The suspect is now facing multiple serious charges, including fleeing by vehicle, reckless driving, excessive speeding, running red lights, endangering the public, and displaying a fraudulent license plate. The case file is currently being finalized by the Arkansas State Police in coordination with the Saline County Sheriff's Office. The incident demonstrates how a single decision to flee in the middle of the night can rapidly escalate into a high-speed pursuit that directly threatens public safety. At approximately 4:22 a.m. on Thursday, the 23rd of October 2025, along westbound Interstate 630 inches Arkansas, Sergeant Ben Ibarra of the Arkansas State Police spotted a 1,984 GMC Sierra traveling 80 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. After noticing the patrol vehicle behind him, the driver accelerated to around 90 miles per hour and began engaging in dangerous driving behavior in an attempt to evade pursuing officers. During the pursuit, the driver repeatedly weaved between lanes and slammed on the brakes directly in front of the patrol vehicle in an attempt to prevent officers from closing in. The chase continued across multiple roadways before Sergeant Ibarra executed a TVI maneuver on Cantrell Road, causing the GMC Sierra to spin 180 degrees and come to a stop. However, the suspect still attempted to reverse and flee again, forcing troopers to ram the front of the truck in order to completely disable the vehicle.
Put your hands! Put them up! Put them up! Put your hands up! Put them the fuck up! Put them up!
After the GMC became disabled, the suspect, Vernon Jones, jumped out and attempted to flee on foot but was quickly chased down and subdued by Sergeant Ibarra. While being placed in handcuffs, Jones resisted aggressively, forcing the trooper to use physical force to regain control of the situation before completing the arrest. Vernon Jones, born in 1,979 inches, Arkansas, is now facing numerous serious charges including fleeing by vehicle, reckless driving, unauthorized use of property, second offense DWI, refusal to submit to a chemical test, resisting arrest, driving on a suspended license, speeding, and failure to maintain liability insurance. Jones also admitted to consuming alcohol before driving. The case file is currently being finalized by the Arkansas State Police. The incident demonstrates how just a few minutes of attempting to flee while intoxicated can rapidly escalate into a long list of serious criminal charges and create the risk of a deadly crash on the highway. At approximately 9:47 a.m. on the 12th of July 2025, Sergeant Ty Lynch of the Arkansas State Police received a request for assistance from the Perry Police Department involving a white SUV fleeing from Faulkner County into Perry County. Sergeant Lynch quickly joined the pursuit near McNulty Road as the suspect sped westbound at high speed. After the SUV turned onto Bethel Road, Sergeant Lynch took over as the lead unit in the pursuit. During the escape, the suspect drove aggressively, repeatedly crossing into oncoming lanes while taking curves at high speed, while also brake checking and making erratic steering movements in an effort to keep officers from closing in. As the SUV approached the populated area of the town of Houston, Sergeant Lynch determined that the danger to the public was rapidly increasing and decided to execute a TVI maneuver. The tactical intervention from the passenger side successfully disabled the vehicle and brought the pursuit to an end. After the SUV came to a stop, deputies from the Faulkner County Sheriff's Office quickly subdued and arrested the suspect at the scene before turning him over to the Perry Police Department. The suspect was later evaluated by EMS personnel prior to being transported to a detention facility. The suspect was identified as Stephen Isborn, born on the 4th of August, 1991. Isborn was transported to the Perry County Detention Center for booking, while the Perry Police Department continues preparing formal charges related to fleeing law enforcement and reckless driving. At approximately 7:58 a.m. on Friday, the 4th of July, 2025, Sergeant James R. Reed of the Arkansas State Police spotted a 2019 Buick Encore traveling 74 miles per hour along Highway 167 inches, Dallas County, where the posted speed limit was 60 miles per hour. Despite emergency lights, sirens, and repeated commands over the patrol vehicle's loudspeaker ordering the driver to stop, the suspect ignored law enforcement and continued fleeing.
Pull your car over.
During the escape, the Buick repeatedly passed other vehicles in an effort to widen the gap from the pursuing patrol unit. After determining that the situation had escalated into an active pursuit and that traffic conditions were safe enough for intervention, Sergeant Reed decided to execute a TVI maneuver. The tactical impact caused the Buick to spin in the opposite direction and collide with the front of the patrol vehicle before being forced completely off the roadway to prevent further danger to surrounding motorists. Immediately after the Buick came to a stop, officers quickly moved in and arrested the driver without any further resistance. The suspect was identified as 54-year-old Patricia Ann Daniel of Bryant, Arkansas. Daniel was later transported to the Dallas County Detention Center for processing. Patricia Ann Daniel is now facing multiple charges, including fleeing by vehicle, second-degree criminal mischief involving more than $1,000 in damages, inattentive driving, obstructing governmental operations, failure to yield to an emergency vehicle, failure to maintain liability insurance, and speeding.